Hello. Welcome to another Crosskeys match at this godly hour. Well, I guess unless you're in Australia. In Australia, I guess this is a normal hour, and it's probably a good hour for you. But for everyone else, this is a 4-0 3-1 match between PH and Zaf. I got Tracy, I got Toffile, who are also degens and staying up late or early to calm this. I got Blank helping me track. I am Tomotak. I am your restreamer and one of your trackers. I'm going to give it to the comms so I can go fall asleep while I try to track this race.
Don't fall asleep.
Don't fall asleep.
We need trackers. They're the MVPs. I call them that for a reason.
Yeah. Welcome in, Wally. I feel like this is the result of me deciding to take a shot in the dark and sign up for this race, and then me getting punished for my.
I mean, it's your fault. I saw your name on the list.
Yeah, I know.
Said, this is the one I'm signing up for because it's already got somebody else.
But yeah, Crosskeys is way after dark tonight. Between Zaf and Vi. Or PH.
Yep.
This is gonna be a fun match.
No inverted, no all dungeons. In particular, no all dungeons. So none of the things are on. So
yeah.
As we know, that doesn't mean we can't have something weird happen. It's Crosskeys, and Crosskeys does weird things, but
yeah,
we won't have to kill everything. We won't have to do all the things.
Yeah, this is one of our mismatch rounds for the week. PH is undefeated. Zaf only has one loss, but there's an odd number of undefeated, so one of them got to play down. So Zaf wins. So Zaf wins. This will be an even number of 5-0s, I think, heading into week 6.
And we got differing starts. 50. The things you kind of want to have early: the bombs and the 50 rupees.
Yeah.
So that's not bad.
No.
Stank in the woods.
All right. Well, that's going to be a couple of free items immediately.
Oh,
along with a mushroom.
Eye mushroom. That is a very early mushroom.
It's a vanilla mushroom, by the way. Let's.
That is a vanilla mushroom. But it doesn't
12:30 at night.
It isn't dancing like it does when it's vanilla in vanilla, so that's kind of sad. But oh, pod. Nothing in the back of escape except 50 rupees. A mail upgrade for Zaf in pot is nice early until you want a death warp.
Yeah.
And 3 hearts not going to matter yet.
No. But it is a good place to get some bombs early on in the seed.
And that's exactly what Zaf's going to do. He's going to farm these extra bombs. 3 is usually pretty good unless you run into Mini Moldorm Cave this early. Yeah.
And Zaf can mimic clip, but I don't. Considering where pot is, I think he's just going to come back for it later, maybe.
Nah, it's this early. Small key on the island.
It's a lot of time spent. Ice Ride Cave here at the lake.
And we're getting a Houlihan start, otherwise from PH. You don't see that nearly as much as we used to, but there are still a few.
Yeah.
Stick with it.
Yeah, well, he's also gotten the mushroom. So
yeah, that's fair. Yep.
He's just gonna ditch the mushroom. Some people might hold on to it. I think this early on, you just kind of want to, with so much of the world unseen, you just want to find the potion shop when you do.
Yeah, as I often say, fake powder very rarely pays off. When it does, it will tend to pay off really big. But in Crosskeys in particular, it's really hard to control when that potion shop is, and it feels really bad to hit that potion shop with the mushroom in hand. So.
Yeah. Zaf immediately just dropped down and decided not to go take a look at anything else in the Lost Woods. That is the uncle here. So let's see what's that castle.
Your early castle check means you do want to peek it just in case it is Ganon. It is not. It is the magic bat. Which is fine, because now you don't have to walk around to go get it, because we don't have powder or a cane to go with that mushroom.
Yeah.
More money.
Yeah. Pyramid Fairy there. Unfortunately, just nothing.
I mean, both runners are going to be able to afford to pay off the bottle vendor, and that's not insignificant.
No.
But, yeah, we've got enough for that at this point. Don't really need more. Zaph's going to find that mushroom as well.
Yeah.
PH going to buy bombs, which... I would wait. Yeah, I would wait until. Yeah, I really like to pay. Okay, well, except we have a bush crab with lots of 20s. I don't know if PH knows that yet.
No, PH grabbed the mushroom and dipped.
Yeah.
So it didn't go up to blindside here. Though he's found the dam. Always nice to find the dam before even heading south shore. Don't have to worry about now. When do I go back to take a look at the flooded island spot?
Cane of Burna for Zaph.
First weapon of some sort, which is nice.
Small key to Misery Mire, which is
Right.
And a desert entrance.
Yeah. Smith's just sitting in town today.
Not too far from home, which is nice.
Yeah. There.
Yeah, small key, we're going to grab that. Behind the lumberjack is... Uh-oh.
We need a couple of star keys today.
Add 2 small keys to our go mode list.
Yeah.
Big key.
Again,
it was a big key. Okay, Misery Mire.
Mire, nice. Agina over here in the lumberjack house, and I kind of expect Zaph will probably just save quit out of here.
Yeah, that makes sense. No one wants to walk out of Agina.
Yeah.
Bomb shop. And PH not with enough money to pay off the bottle vendor because of the bombs that he just bought and doesn't know about the bush crab, just handing out money. Zaph is going to avoid Kakariko, do the let's do that late.
Yeah, I think he's going to do something similar to PH and turn that mushroom in. Mm-hmm. And so you're just going to Round Light, World type Gaven right now.
Sure, that makes sense.
Well, is it the Smiths, which isn't Thor's drop down for it to be?
Just need a hammer to do that, which, you know, sometimes that can be interesting if the hammer comes late. It's easy to forget that that's there. Or yes, 2 gloves and a mirror and a moon pearl and all the other things.
Yes, the Crithel special. I was watching a race earlier today with Hammer on Magic Bat. And
that's always fun.
Was open. Back at the tavern, just a single rupee. Well, there's PH's money's issues kind of solved for a bottle vendor.
Yeah, but it's still a little bit of an extra time sink, and may or may not be significant at the end of the race. But
yeah,
it would have been nice if you just go get that bottle vendor right away. Or a map to Swamp Palace. Okay.
Yeah.
Information.
That will also probably save quit right out of here as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Right now he's got 2 more. He could walk over and see what was at Sanctuary, but they can't check it, and he knows it's not an entrance he can do. And he still has some valuable entrances left he hasn't seen in a while, or so like he doesn't know that we're down to, I think,
between the
thief and useless fairy.
Yep.
Swamp Palace. Yeah.
Kakariko, not exactly stacked today.
No. Oh, good boy.
Green pendant pod.
Yeah.
Still not
First
stacked.
CP.
It's just a small key to Ganon's tower, and that's all we get from him.
Yeah.
Green pendant pod is interesting in that I'm probably going to want to... Usually if it's pendant pod, I want to force the game to just give me 6 pod smalls before I beat Helma. On this one, I might go with 5. I'm going to spend all my keys, though, to do all the checks. And that is a bow on the race game. So definitely going to hope to find a connector there and or a mirror.
Yeah. Let's see where PH is going to up to. Looks like this will be a play towards the lake, so PH will decide, find pod, we'll see if he wants to do a bit more dipping in there. Yeah. So we have a connector out of CAC, Swamp House, which we can get a check in once we have a flippers. Yeah, PH is not going to bother with memo clipping either. Okay, I missed it. That was... Yeah, I missed it. That was the Fairy Ascension connector at the Smith's house.
Mm.
So we have 2 paths out of CAC and a third way if we can find the mirror.
Yeah, I imagine desert as a connector because you can get the item and peek the torch maybe before the Ascension Cave, but like...
Yeah.
It'd probably take one of them. PH is going to check the eastern area, which is... I like the eastern area too because it doesn't have anything you're going to leave behind because you don't have a glove.
Yeah, I'm really tempted right now to head for South Shore, to be honest, though, like, taking care of Light World Light Cave little minimizes it, but during the dam, there's a freestanding item down there.
So I would probably, if I were going to go that route, I would do the west. You're only orphaning the one cave.
All right,
and you have a few connectors that'll get, there's always that connector to the bad part of oh, hey, look, a moon
hey.
over in the eastern area.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to bomb jump this. We're going to bomb jump this.
Interesting.
So the Adalogic connector goes... Okay. Well, we're in the Dark Death Mountain. We have one more check we can do here. Maybe he goes back in and goes down. Although, honestly, getting through the Moldorms is maybe more difficult than doing the bomb jump.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he said blue mail right now, so...
That's true. That'll help.
Bottom of Skullwood's here. Back of Skullwood's here. In logic, if we can find the connector to Death Mountain, but...
Yep. Or
yeah, he's taking...
Or flute.
Yeah, or flute. Getting ready to buy AFG. Alright, and he's gonna... And PH is gonna go back to the mountain and follow the rest of Spec Rock. Zaf sees the bow.
Good to have that information.
Yeah, let's see where he wants to go for connectors. He kind of routed this in a way, so he was going to pull himself back up into the village.
Yep, it looks that way. Maybe do desert. It's a little unfortunate because it might be a little bit before he gets to that Moon Pearl. Well, we don't really have good Darkworld access yet anyway, although that could change very quickly with these connectors.
Yeah. Alright. I kind of feel like with Desert, he was going to maybe wait until restart, maybe, because that's further north.
Yeah, there's our Darkworld access.
Yeah. It's good Darkworld access, but... He's going to need to find that moon pearl first.
Well, he's gonna want to find that moon pearl first. We'll
Yeah,
see
well, it
see if we do
looks
any
like...
bunny walking. Oh,
Yeah,
he's
looks
going
like
that
he's gonna
direction. He
find-
should be fine.
Yeah. Where did PH get spat out that he immediately saved and quit? I'm going to have to imagine it was probably...
I thought it.
Was it potentially, like, Laser Bridge, maybe?
Maybe I didn't see.
Yeah. Well, Zaph's going to find the moon pearl, which is a leg up right now. So he can get to Dark World. We'll see if he wants to follow the connectors, or... Yeah, PH found Blind's house.
For PH, this is really nice that he's already been able to knock off the stuff on Dark West Death Mountain. Although, you know, theoretically we'll have to come back for the Skullwoods back if assuming it's a crystal, which really isn't a safe assumption at this point. We don't know.
Yeah. Alright, well, Zav's going to also discover Skullwoods here.
Yep, all the same things. Now, PH is going to check... I don't think... Yeah, PH is going to get the bad news. Add those Castle Tower keys to your list.
Yeah, I imagine Zav probably actually just straight up safe quits out of Skullwoods here. Because he knows he can do more valuable things with that Moon Pearl than go back through Spec Rock again. And he probably will play Connector Roulette with Desert Palace. No, not gonna go.
Now, looks like he really wants to find out where that connector goes on Spec Rock Cave. It is nice when you could just eliminate Spec Rock Cave and just be done with it. So I get this.
Yeah, so we'll see on Zav's side where else this goes to. Personally, knowing that I kind of had that Dark World connector sitting over in North Dark World, I'd like to just see if I can find the other side of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Talmutech's telling us it's at the west Dark DM, and nothing on the other entrance. So that's we're done with. Well, I was gonna say we're done with Spec Rock Cave. That's not entirely true. Although this is the logical way to get here, I could see the argument for coming this way if we get a mirror before we find actual logical access to the mountain.
Like a mirror and a hookshot would get the rest of this into logic, but...
Yep.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't quite see where PH had like clicked off Spec Rock exiting on his map tracker, which is kind of visible on the screen. Like it was, I saw he was clicking somewhere in the north, the northern, you know, the northeastern part of the Dark World, but TRBK at the dam.
Oh, Zaph's gonna go ahead and clear out the rest of the eastern area before he goes to the Dark World. Hasn't gotten that big key either, I don't believe.
Yeah. Though with the TRBK, that's not too much of a concern right now. That check only goes and gets into logic if we have like a hookshot or Samaria. And well, you know, we'll just do the bomb jump over instead and take a look and see what's in. Probably take a look and see what's in Crystal Roller. Oh my God.
Okay, so, well, the Cane of Samaria is not behind the hookshot. Yeah, why would you not do Crystal Roller there? Especially now that you've got the hookshot. It's not in logic still, but...
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, you just so focused on just doing the bomb jump for... No, you would still do it. I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah. Hype cave here.
Pod map, which is useless because we've already found out it's a green pendant.
Yeah.
Fire rod is interesting. Small key to GT.
Yeah. Bomb shop.
Mire and Swamp.
I think this will be Zaph going to South Shore.
Yeah.
Which will be TR Big Key followed by TR Big Chest.
Oh, he's not going to the dam.
I think he's going to start a mini Moldorm Cave and then go over.
And we're okay, gotcha.
Because otherwise you kind of orphan this one entrance unless you're walking over to.
Yeah, this is kind of an awkward entrance. A lot of times I'll end up getting this from the Dark World with the mirror.
Yeah. Even then, it's really awkward in the Dark World because this is one of the spots on the map that doesn't really have a good.
No, it really doesn't.
So we're gonna go to Ice Rod Cave. Interesting.
Ice Palace, Big Key, and Desert. Which is a nice to have before we go into Ice Palace, but usually not hard required, and some bombs from the torch that we're never going to pick up.
Really disagree with this. Yeah, I also just straight up disagree with this play from Zaf right now.
Yeah, you've got Dark World access, you've got the item at the dam, and you don't have a glove to get these.
It's more the item at the dam than anything.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Back at Desert.
Back at Desert.
We're going to steal the key. Because, that's never caused trouble for anyone. Although with the Desert entrance so close to Sank start, very easy to scum it.
Yeah. PH is just kind of go get the hard refill from Dark Sank.
He talks a lot when you do that.
Most NPCs talk a lot. There's a reason why people don't use them for hard refills usually.
Yep. A very good reason. Alright, so one of the Desert X's, probably Desert West, did spit us out over here on East Death Mountain in the Light World.
Yep.
Got a bee in a bottle.
Yeah. Haven't seen Sick Kid yet, so that's really nice.
That hook shot, PH is going to be able to go do the western part of the mountain.
Yeah.
And hookshot's not the worst item to try and see through the dark rooms. To the rest of the old man.
Yeah, so I was gonna ditch doing TR Big Chest for right now.
We'll see if he comes back and does the bomb jump.
Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna attempt to follow TR West, it looks like, as well. Beach on the laser bridge.
Oh, so we're gonna get some laser skips.
Yeah.
This is actually in logic. We have the blue cane.
Yes. Alright.
Alright, here comes the bomb jump from Zaf. It'll be interesting to see if he goes further on. Do Crystal Roller. Yeah, he's gonna. Okay, yeah. This makes sense. I don't understand why PH didn't do this.
Yeah, it could be out of logic, but you also know immediately what your logic is for this, because now it's just Hearts of Mario locked.
Yeah.
Which is also a really, really big thing when you go find GT, because you don't want to do right left side GT now without a Fire Rod, without a Samaria.
Just a small key to Ice Palace, which again is one of those things. It's nice if we hit ice. If we end up going into Ice Palace with a key and a Samaria, but without a glove or a hammer.
Yeah. Zaf also. We have a Fire Rod. Ooh, sword and cape in Paradox.
Nice.
Up on the mountain. Getting some good weapons here to start off with. But Zaf also has, right now has Fire Rod to take care of the Pokey here, so it can also do Lava Chest and go do chain jumps too.
Did we get anything but that sword? I think we mostly got the sword there. Oh,
the cave.
Nice.
Good.
Small key.
A 4 TR small pod key.
Don't you love it when things are locked by 10 keys?
Yeah.
Because whatever is behind those 6 pod key locked items Now locked by 10 keys.
Well, apparently there's also a castle tower small.
Oh, that's important. Anyone that's missed it, we do have a lumberjack Ganon, so we will need those castle tower small keys. Compass, though, less valuable for Zaphike.
Yeah. There. She's almost done here. Zaph's going to do the quick dirty bomb jump up here. This thing is so easy, it's free. Alright.
There's the old man. And much easier to do it with the sword than with the hookshot, though it would have been doable with the hookshot.
Wow.
And TR West spits us out over in the pod area.
Yeah, it was a Dark Flute 5. So Zach's gonna walk it out of pod here, and then probably go and check the can't really do anything else because we don't have flippers or a hammer or a glove.
Alright, Zaph done on the mountain. See where this mountain cave starts us off. Oh, that's some good Dark World access.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. PH doesn't know that this is already in logic because the Fairy Ascension... He can't actually want to be able to see the Fairy Ascension connector because it's... the glove-locked entrance up on the... for Bumper Cave. Bonkrock's there at the Curiosity Shop. Zaph's got 2 more entrances and then the pyramid item.
Oh, good, Super Bunny. Okay, we'll come back to that, which is really annoying and really slow, but you gotta check this pyramid item.
And the Tower of Hera.
Do you Hera pot for the one chest? You can't. Oh
my!
Gosh, it's a mirror. and another. Oh wait, that's our It's our first bow gotten. Our second bow seen for PH. That is a nice mirror. Yeah, we're gonna. I mean, yeah, okay. So this is of course not in logic. So we don't have a big key. It is a pendant though, so getting just this one quick item, I think is and mirroring out. Yeah, sure, definitely.
We are so far out of logic with this mirror. It's not funny, right? But it is great because
what is even in logic at this point? The hook shot's out of logic. The
hook shot's out of logic, which means this entire section getting to this part of Dark World is out of logic.
Yep.
Right now, I mean, right now we have Village of Outcasts, Skullwoods, Stumpy, Dig Game. Those are all in logic.
Yeah, right, because we do have a logical connector to get there, although PH doesn't know that, because that's not how we got here. Rescue the old man without the lamp, got to the mountain in a way that I believe was not in logic either. Oh my god.
Getting to the old man, saving the old man that way wasn't in logic right now. But
I mean, lamp logic when you already have a fire rod is not that big a deal.
Well, it wasn't even that. It was he used a hook shot.
Oh yeah. To get because he was on East Death Mountain and then used the hook shot to get to West.
Yeah.
Oh, gets a good drop down on the first try in Skullwoods with the Bad Woods, and gets a big key to Eastern Palace, which means we can beat Eastern when we find it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Zaph will not be able to get into that middle entrance because it does not have the cape or any kind of sword.
Yeah.
A little inconvenient because, you'd like to just knock all this off and never have to come back here again.
Yeah. PH is getting the forced to be vanilla small key here. But honestly, like, the mirror has made this entire... Zaph is just looking at his hands going, what sort of randomizer crimes have I committed? This route
So
should not have
true.
paid off like it did, but it did.
So true. And now we go back to Super Bunny.
Yeah.
Okay, back of Skull Woods entrance is just a bunch of bombs.
Yes. Yes. So, I mean, like, Zaph has just got efficiency now. PH is going to go discover the bomb shop and other stuff over here.
All the bombs in Super Bunny.
Yeah. So. Oh, good. Tower Terror.
More out of logic mountain access. That's fun.
Yeah.
Zaph's gonna be able to get that small key too. That's nice.
Yeah.
Actually, this is kind of funny. He's gonna do the rescue the old man with the hook shot because he hasn't seen the paradox cave. That's gonna give him a sword to make this much easier.
Yeah. Actually, it's going to be really funny because Zaph could drop down Spectacle Rock and then grab that last entrance over on East Death Mountain because he has Moon Pearl in a mirror instead of just like hook shotting across like PH did in reverse.
Yep. He's gonna drag the old man to the dark world.
Yeah, it's safer here.
The old man has a moon pearl because he stays he stays himself.
Yeah.
It's just that's actually not in that's.
Oh
I was
god,
gonna
Zaph could
say,
kill Mothula.
yeah, he could kill Mothula. I was thinking about, he can't go kill Mothula because we do have access to that over here. Well, now we can. I don't know that you do. He doesn't know that yet because he hasn't gotten the sword out of Paradox Cave, but he will. He will get that sword.
Yeah. And PH has made it to starting to go through Village of Outcasts now.
We see another dark cave on PH's side.
Yeah.
Here's laser bridge for Zaph.
Completely in Logic's laser bridge because he is.
Also has Canaburna.
Yeah.
I don't believe there was anything here though.
We'll see. Spike Cave there.
Yeah, nowhere close to be able to do Spike Cave. So PH is going to do the south stuff. But when Zaph gets over here, he's going to be able to get the bow for his silver. He's going to be able to check that do the mirror checks over here too, which is going to be nice for him.
Yeah. And this isn't a good moth fight. It's a boots.
Ooh. It's a nice thing to dig up.
Yeah. Well, Zaph's got the cape and the sword.
There's that castle tower small. We also got a pod small over here.
Yeah. So boots are in logic, which means some of these entrances are now in logic. Like this one from any well-done cave. Let's see if Zaf goes for the top entrance. But the mirror, maybe trying to figure out if you can drop down to the other side of the mountain, it's also a nice play. See,
These sound small. It's nice to have. Hello, Mimic Cave.
Where were we?
That was Mimic Cave. Mimic Cave entrance.
Well, you know, you don't have to mirror there.
It's one less of those stupid outlier checks you have to do later.
Yeah.
No, it's not gonna do the... Okay, are we gonna do Skull Woods?
We're gonna go to Dark World, so this might be... Ooh, we found GT.
No hammer. No canes.
No.
Not a lot we can do.
Yeah.
We can get the item on the torch, though.
Why did pH store water rock? I'm not 100% sure. Oh, well, single arrow. I think I saw Rivian in chat earlier.
I think we're going to do it. We're gonna go do Skull Woods. We're gonna go kill Moth on 4 hearts. We have blue mail.
4 hearts.
A fire rod. It's not a moth fight I'd want to do, but here we are.
Castle up at the Lake Potion Shop. Yeah, unfortunately, the bottle... Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. We don't have anything to reload the bottles yet. These down for pH at Hype Cave.
Alright, let's see what's over here. Another bottle. That is third. Zaf has none.
Yes.
Nothing good in said bottles, sadly.
Yeah.
Turtle Rock small key.
Yeah, it won't be too long for Zaf to go get those boots, I think, because he knows there's a bow. So...
Oh, yeah. It makes sense for him to try and do as much as he can over in this mountain play.
Yeah. This is just like one last trip to Dark Death Mountain. But he almost knows he certainly has to make, because he already knows what 2 of his pendants are.
Compass and a crystal.
Yep.
Not a surprise.
No. Really well done for Zaf. Was this just getting down at Swamp Palace? Yeah. So Zaf's going to do what I was talking about earlier. He's going to go through. This is going to be a little slightly slower, but this is one extra entrance you can do on the other side of the Death Mountain. PH is going to go take a look and see what's in Hyrule Castle. Honestly, this is going to be a really nice split between the runners, one having the boots and one having the mirror. Though I think Zaf will end up pretty quickly finding the boots, because he knows that there's a bow sitting on race game.
I gotta believe on the next save and quit, he's going to prioritize that area.
I don't even think it's going to be the next save and quit, because I think he's just going to... How Zaf's going to route this is he's going to find desert.
That's true.
Take desert back take Desert, see if it either spits him out up top, or potentially he'll just take that back into the village, and then you can take the connector and.
Right. Yeah, that's a really good point.
Because
So
like
not much. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, there's that desert entrance.
Yeah, and not much in Hyrule Castle so far, other than the mail upgrade, which is not what PH needs right now.
I mean, at least you do have. I mean, green guards do the same damage no matter what mail you have. Thankfully.
Yes.
Also, thankfully, the piece of heart there did not refill him.
Yes. But still, without the mirror, you're at the point where like you're not happy about your death orbs anymore.
No, not at all.
All right. I have to see what's in Dark Cross. Now, Zaf sold the Desert Small. I don't think he's gonna probably.
No,
go
you don't
for
use it
right
here.
now.
It's too close. I mean, I can see he's checking it later. But this is so close to start. There's no reason to do it now and risk.
Yeah.
And risk it, where you can just, on a save and quit, when you feel like it's time to check there, you can just check it and reset if it's nothing.
Yeah.
He's going to check this entrance and then maybe go, and like you say, he may choose to go back to the right side. Oh, well, that's a spot that will open things.
Yeah.
Gonna use the cape to get past the Lionels.
Yes. Right now, our logic, by the way, is a gigantic, like, Swiss cheese of knots.
Yep.
The boots are in logic, and some of this is.
Was that a rupee or was that something else?
I missed it.
I saw red. I couldn't see the whole thing.
Yeah, okay, it was a 20.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was a red 20 because I saw red, but I've been fooled before. Oh, good. Another connector.
This will probably be either the bridge connector or the floating island connector. Oh, dark shopping mall.
Okay. That's a good connector to. I mean, you're not going to use it again unless there's something. Oh
my God, that's a logically required connector.
Oh boy, it is.
We did it.
Oh, he doesn't have. No, he has a bottle. I would have gone ahead and filled that bottle. When are you coming back here?
I don't know, but he can.
Oh my God. I don't know where this Eastern Palace is, but it's got a lamp, so now it's fully in logic, not just fully completable.
Yeah. We're gonna go see what the small key on the island was.
Turtle Rock. Okay.
Dark World. Oh, so we got him spit out in Maya region apparently through Hyrule Castle.
Oh, is that where this Eastern is? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it sounds like it's.
Yeah, Zaph's gonna go ahead and leave that mirror portal. Go ahead and check under the bridge.
Okay, Zaph is committing so many random crimes right now.
I am going to go back to my statement that next save and quit, he's going to go get that bow, because he's no longer in that desert connector situation where...
Yeah.
It's a question of whether he just takes the connector he knows, or if he checks the old man start spot, mountain start spots. We know the front starts you at Dark Sanctuary, which is really nice. Oh, there's our Master Sword.
Yeah, Zaph's gonna, I think, go back up, take a look at, go to Dark Potion Shop.
Still no glove. So no catfish right now.
Just don't jump in the... I don't know if you were watching yet, Allison, but Zaph already, other than like top of castle, castle tower entrance, Zaph has cleared the top of the everything else in East Dark World.
Yeah, he actually could have gone back for that one entrance now if he wanted to. It would be a little bit slow, so I'm not surprised he's not going for it.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have done Hobo first, that's true. Hobo on the way over there.
And funny enough, is going to find out his mountain start spot on this path that he used, because he went ahead and hook shot it across. Which actually is good knowledge, if he decides he wants to do the Skullwood stuff. But I imagine he's not going to do Skullwoods right now. Because he can do that whenever, and prioritizing that bow seems to be...
Yeah, we'll see.
No, when you know there's something on the race game you want, feels like you should just go get it. I mean, obviously do the checks on path, but the Skullwoods was a bad wood, so you're not going to want to... You know, you'll have to, like, he'd have to, I mean, in his case, he's got the mirror, so he wouldn't necessarily have to save and quit, but he'd still have to do some shenanigans to get back into the Dark World.
We have a bow, we have fire source, we have fire sources, and again, it's Castle Big Key, we're climbing.
Okay.
This
sure?
actually might be the logic. Also, this means that PH will be soon getting his mirror.
Yeah, because he's gonna be right there for it. He'll get that entrance Zaph didn't get.
Yeah, he's got a Master Sword and cape. Okay, so it's Myershed that had the bow.
Wait, did we ever see what was behind Sanctuary entrance?
So
do we
Zaph didn't mirror. I'm not 100% sure.
Because are we gonna kill Aga too? I mean, we can.
Yeah. I mean, the bow's 50-50. It's not a good Skullwoods, but also... I mean, I'm pretty sure PH is going to kill Aga too here.
And just see if Zaph does all the Skullwoods. Now that he knows where that start spot is, maybe he does the rest of this? We'll see.
Yeah, it would be arguably preferable for Zaph to be doing this right now, because he has Fire Rod, and he knows where he can save and quit and kind of reset his progress in the Dark World, not too far away.
Alright, picks the right drop down as well. And it's gonna be, I mean, it's good for him because he got that Eastern Palace big key, so he's also gonna be able to clear Eastern Palace when he finds it.
Yeah. Zaph's just gonna quickly grab the last 2 items out as Skullwoods here, and then probably safe put. Up to...
So, I'm gonna be really curious what PH gets on at the top of GT. We do have the first 2 chests are in logic with 0 small keys. So those 2 are in logic, and once we get past that, we walked in with 2 small keys. So unless one of the small keys decides to be there, which, you know, never happens, the rest of it, of course, is out of logic. But you're already here. You've got all the things to do it. You're not coming up on the climb to not finish it.
Yeah. I would also say... I would also say that this is a way that PH can get to East Dark World.
Yes.
Which has eluded him so far. He could have gotten to it out of logic, but he opted not to. Which unfortunately, like, is why he doesn't have a mirror.
Okay.
Oh, there's the key.
I mean, it's essentially a fetch quest item. And PH will be able to just check it when he's at Harrow.
Okay, I'll find
We'll find out whether it's hard required or not. But obviously, we only need that for logic, not for actual completing the game.
All right.
Oof. Small key to desert. That's spicy. But probably not required.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Zaph has flippers.
I mean, unless this is the small key, this is fine. He's just gonna do 1. Okay, it's just a bottle. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, that's bottle percent between our 2 routers.
Yep. Also, a useful bottle had actual blue goo in it. So yeah.
Yes. So, like, I'm not 100% sure that we don't have Useless Fairy here behind.
No, I don't think I don't know that we've seen.
But, on the other hand, like, you want to get to East Dark World, and this was kind of one of your better ways of doing it.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of items on path.
Yeah.
Silvers for Zaph. And it is Useless Fairy. Okay. PH clearly hadn't looked because you don't drop. There's no reason to drop down there if you know it's nothing.
And Zaph is now going to dig game and finally get his boots.
So, unclear whether that GT climb is going to be hard required or not. Actually, I don't think we don't even know if it's going to be logically required, so we don't know whether hair is a. Oh, apparently it's a pendant. We knew that. We knew that.
Yeah.
But if you're PH, I think you just do this. I mean, hair is a quick enough dungeon.
Yeah. Now you've got the big key. You can full clear this. You're about to kill your second Moldorm in 5 minutes.
Gotta love that. I mean, obviously we're not doing the basement. We don't have the small key and hope to never see that small key.
Old woman connector here over at K45. Which is our laser bridge connector.
Yep, and I believe he's already seen the Light World version of that, so he dropped down there.
Yeah, that was the brothers connector, which went somewhere. Somewhere unimportant. Didn't see anything in the hair big chest.
Nope.
Uh,
Good use of the hook shot to finish off that, finish off Moldorm there.
yeah.
So this time, like the Moldorm 2 kill did not go so nearly so well. So yeah, he showed that he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Now we're going to get a new entrance here on Zaph's side because PH hasn't been back to the light world version of this entrance. Zaph has the mirror, so I can immediately check it.
Right, we're also getting a new entrance on PH's side because Zaph couldn't do the Castle Tower entrance.
Yeah. There's very few entrances that I think of would be really bad for Zaph here. Maybe Vanilla Castle Tower would be funny, but
Wait,
there's a good. What?
Did he check the light world?
Yeah, it was just the hookshot failure
Okay.
keep up on Death Mountain. Just the fairy fountain. It's
Nothing in either location.
Yeah.
Okay, Zaph's turn to find Hyrule Castle. We have the declaration in chat that if Zaph climbs, he's quitting the stream and uninstalling the game.
I mean, I think if Zaph follows through Hyrule Castle, he'll find his Mire area connectors.
Yes, he sure will.
Zaph probably will just route it, do these checks, and then run back around and come back this way. Okay. So the only thing so far that was up on the client that we haven't, obviously pedestal, which we can't verify for a long time. But the only other thing up there that we might care about is
Desert Swamp.
the Desert Swamp. If there's something on, yeah. This is where it's going to stink for PH. He's just like, oh no. You probably felt good with your route up until saying that you could have had that mirror 20, 30 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
Zaph is...
Oh, he's doing Dark Cross.
Yeah. Zaph, you have red mail. Don't worry. The snakes won't kill you. Even in the dark world, where they're secretly the ass uppers. No, those are the rats. What was I saying? Alright. Zaph will
Not
probably...
yet check. Okay, what are we doing now? We're going to go into pod?
Yeah, he's got...
Okay, how many keys we have? We
2 on the bow.
Yeah, you can do a lot with 2 small keys and a bow and pod.
Yeah.
So I fully expect to see him do all the things he can do with 2 small keys.
Yeah, especially with a mirror.
Especially given it's a pendant, so there's no worry about waiting for... Like, if the game wants you to get that pendant, you're gonna... It's gonna give you the small keys you need.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the other mountain start spot. At pod. We knew it was a dark cave. We didn't know which dark cave.
Yeah.
Oh! That's a
Oh.
hammer. Oh, baby. That's an in-logic hammer, too.
Yeah. Well, that basically solves the question of how is our mirror in logic now. Because we could have taken that bow from Meyer Shed and grabbed the hammer. Also, that means that both runners are probably going to get paranoid about the other one of them clipping.
Oh, for sure. Also, interestingly enough, this is going to allow Zaph to do left side GT when he gets back there.
Yeah, he hasn't even seen GT.
No, he saw it. It was at...
Oh.
It's at Dark Links?
Yeah, Bomb Shop. And I think PH is going to go end up doing Skullwoods here. Going to be a little bit of a... or...
No, maybe not.
Gonna go see where the top of Paradox was.
Not gonna do Skullwoods right now. Okay.
Interesting. I mean, it's not a great fight, but I think he should have had enough Skullwood
Red Mail,
Smalls.
he's fine. Yeah, he's got Skullwood Smalls. Because he'd already done the checks in the main part of Skullwoods.
Yeah.
And then also had literally just picked one up, so.
Right. Zaph's not on his normal setup, by the way, so he's having... Look at Spiral Cave.
That looks good. Oh gosh, I don't know. That's really unfortunate. It's got one more shot at this right now.
I would, yeah. Oh.
There we go. Can't open the big chest though, because we don't have the big key.
Spiral Cave was our floating island connector.
Oh, fun. Won't have to do it again though, because I don't believe there was anything there. Plus, PH had the mirror. If they had, I think it was just around 20. And then he had the mirror anyway. Oh, that's not a good death.
It's not a good death, but I think we're just going to leave this behind here.
Yeah, I think that's fine. And we got the thing that he really wanted in there.
Yeah. PH is going to be getting his slippers in just a second. I'm probably starting to think about the logic a little bit.
And here's Thieves Town.
Yeah. So surely Puppet Key isn't working out. But he got Dark Cross Alison, but point taken. This is why you should race like Julu and not learn Hammer Yump. Don't race like Julu.
Alright, that's all Zaph can do in Thieves Town for now.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, find out what this Desert Palace small key leads to.
Yeah. I think Zaph is about to do a bunch of GT.
That would be my guess as well. We'll see if he climbs as well. Hasn't followed those Hyrule Castle connectors. I'm a little surprised he hasn't done that first. Yeah, he saw this and walked right out when Zaph was here earlier.
Well, I think he's like, I can only get like a couple things in here in logic. But also, yeah. I think Allison was talking about potentially like, why would you skip this when you could have gotten the book or something before going over to potentially Bombo's tablet.
Yeah, in the end it worked out because he's going to be able to do all the left side. I mean, I don't... Gosh, I didn't expect PH to climb, so I'm hedging my bets here.
Yeah.
Whether Zaph decides to climb. Oh, that's the other. That's a Castle Tower small key. Where was this?
Spiral Cave entrance. Oh,
Ooh,
no.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so there's a dark cave that leads you there. That's going to be kind of rough for Zaph. He'll probably get to it when he's running through connectors, but I'm not sure which connector.
Yeah, I didn't
PH
see it
went through to get there. I know it's the DM Descent cave. I just don't know where the other side of it is.
I'm trying to think where else we've seen dark caves.
Yeah. There was a dark cave in
Village. Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah, there was a dark cave in Village. Not sure if that's the one or not.
So far, I think the only thing we've seen here is a Hyrule Castle small key on the left side here. Which is not interesting when we have access to the back.
Yeah. So we will get a new entrance from PH here. We have seen this takes us to DM Descent in the Dark World or Bumper Ledge, lower Bumper Ledge. So this is going to kind of restore PH where exactly the logic went. He should have mirrored there.
Another pod small.
PH should have mirrored there, but.
All right, so rando room with a pod small and a tower Hera small. Worst key in the game, and of course the pod small means that anything that's 6 key locked in pod is now 14 key locked, because that's
yeah
fun.
Yeah.
Green pendant and/or ped seem less and less likely, but the game doesn't really care. If it will give you those keys if you're meant to do those dungeons, and that is.
Oh hey, well you know what's
See, now when you go do the Dark Maze, you have the big key. And if he gets over to Eastern Palace first, he'll have the lamp to do it too, and that'll make it even easier. Silvers on Ice Armos is really, really nice, even more so than on regular Armos, because, ice. PH about to get his silvers.
Alright. Yep, alright. Are you climbing?
Oh my god.
God,
he's climbing. Not only is he's climbing, he never did take those Hyrule Castle connectors, so has not seen the Myra area or Eastern.
No. Although, he also has the hammer now, so... let's see if he actually bothers to, with the hammer, if he bothers to do anything more than Moldorm 2.
Yeah, that's a good point, because he maybe has checked.
Yeah, the hammer gives him the well, also.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. 5 items. If you remember it, that's always the tricky part, right?
Yeah.
When the well's behind either the glove or the hammer, having to remember to go back there when you get those items, it's not unusual to just completely forget that.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna get his Tower he could be thinking about that third entrance, and that is the area where Hera is. Now, of course, Hera's a pendant, but he can full clear it, like up to and including the basement if he wants to do it.
Yeah. Zaph's problem right now will be finding that second. Is kind of like he needs to find that second that second castle tower key.
Yep.
That connector. He's
find
probably
that connector, and he needs to find his way over to the Mire area to get Eastern.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go quickly take a look at the VOD while. Was that a pod small?
It was a pot small.
So that's 4 another.
And a book.
And a book.
So.
Okay, so there is probably some value in climbing this tower today.
Yeah. The book could bring the book could have something. The pod small, little less likely because really we only need 5 to do everything.
Yeah.
Even if we decide to do everything. But I'm not feeling good about the climb yet if I'm PH. It's still kind of undecided at this point.
Yeah.
You did find an exit to behind that one rock in the Dark World, and very smartly remember to mirror to get the Light World spot as well.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
What?
I have discovered where the entrance to DM Descent is.
Uh-oh. Where is it?
It is in quite possibly the worst spot. It is it connects Spiral Cave to TR left.
Okay.
In other words, it's a mirror transition between itself.
Oh God.
And it's the type of entrance you normally don't like to do spiral unless you're
the end of your route.
Or at the end of your route, or else you drop down specifically for that one entrance.
Yes. Yep.
Zaph might be able to. Spiral Cave was at. Yeah. Spiral Cave was at. King's Tomb. So.
You can get
I think that might. And that'll drop him down the island, and that might be he might be able to recover that entrance there, because that's kind of like a nasty little orphan.
And he is going to kill Agatu. I don't know if this is so he can get back to the Dark World and finish up that little area, or if this is because he has not checked to see that this is going to be the useless fairy by checking the sanctuary drop down.
No, we already saw this on Zaph's side. It's just the fairy fountain on PH's side.
Yeah, we know it's nothing, but Zaph does, of course, doesn't know it's nothing.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was going to think he's just hoping this is for CG entrance, which is
as opposed to clearing Tower Hera, which is good. It's going to put him right there too.
I don't think it'll be for clearing Hera.
No, I mean,
he might do it. He might do it anyway, just because he's hammer the key. Zaph has like 5 ways of going to East Dark World, yes.
Yeah, but he was already up on the top of the climb. From where he was, that was the fastest way, was to kill Agatu. None of those ways. Oh, he doesn't know.
Yeah, he hadn't checked it.
Okay. No one's checked. I didn't think anyone had checked, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, PH is going to go into pod now. Having 4 smalls, so there will be some more keys collected in here, more items collected in here.
I would expect him to do everything. Yeah, I expect him to do everything, obviously, except Helma.
Yeah.
He's not the one with the big key, though, to go do that, so that's a little unfortunate.
Yeah.
So he won't be seeing. So we'll be just getting 12 checks here if we can get his feedback.
Yeah. We still haven't seen Aga, Meyer, or Ice.
That's true. Well, if Zaph ever takes the Hyrule Castle connectors, he's got extra things. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, here we go. He will get extra entrances because he will have the mirror when he does it.
Yeah.
Now we are getting a new check on Zaph's side. PH did not have the small key when he cleared this.
PH's stream is still broadcasting to Twitch.
Some sort of wonkiness. We seem to be. No, this is fine. This is fine.
This would be on the restream side. This isn't on PH's actual stream side.
All right. Just a piece of heart in the basement. Zaph's going to go ahead and clear this because he's here, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, we don't know what's on PED. There are things that could be there for sure. Like if you're Zaph, you even think even a Castle Tower key could even be there.
Yeah.
We know it's not. Chances are we have to do Turtle Rocks. Ice Rod is always a possibility for that. Also missing a Cane of Samaria, though we don't know. Well, we do know Myers are. Yeah, we know Myers are crystal. So, we don't know our last pendant on either side.
All right. Well, that's the Ether Medallion, which apparently is the Meyer entrance medallion.
Okay. Which may or may not mean anything. Nice to be determined item.
Yeah. Hair Basement was a hard piece.
Yep.
Ooh. Well, it's the flute. That's not the worst thing in the world for Zaph to have missed.
It doesn't open anything. It's certainly nice to have. You know, you'd rather have the flute than not have the flute. But right now, it's just transportation, and we do have access to the Myra area without it, so it's not going to be hard required for anything.
Yeah.
Zaph's finally going to get over to the minor area because he's back at Hyrule Castle.
Yeah. Mind you, right now, like our hookshot is currently out of logic because it requires Cane of Samaria. As well.
Yeah, that's true.
The flute would be nice, like if we were doing a lot of more like double dipping some part of the map, but I don't know how much more of them we're going to be doing.
Yeah, I mean, we're not at the point of the seed where we're just going to not even activate the flute. As we can see, PH is activating. It still has its value, but yeah, there's definitely times when it has more value than it's going to have right now. Ice Palace without a glove.
Yeah.
Not doing that right now.
Finally seeing mimics here. Desert Big Key.
Desert Big Key. Okay. We probably need that. It's Eastern that had the C-shaped house. This is a small key to Meyer. Right. And we get the well.
Yeah.
No, it's not starting off very interesting.
Bottom of bumper.
Still not interesting. Still not in. Okay, well, completely not interesting.
Yeah. PH could have gone and beat Desert, but doesn't know where Desert is. Zaf finds his favorite 6-item cave.
Now we know it's a crystal, so he'll be happy when he's done.
Yeah. I think there was a sword. Was there a sword in here? That's the sword that...
I believe there was a sword in the big key chest. And we just got the lamp, so... all our lamp logic is put together. We just need the Cane of Samaria to put the hookshot in logic.
Yeah. Oh, hey, hookshot cave.
Oh, baby. That is a glove. The glove is in logic because we can bonk to that. And boots are very much in logic. Let's see what the out-of-logic checks are. A shovel. Okay. Well, Kane is not going to be on the shovel spot.
Yeah.
I'll just go on a limb and say that.
Oh, another... there's our last spot small, I think. Because Zaz found too that...
Yeah, the flippers were in logic because we had a connector to the dark shopping mall area, and the mushroom was vanilla.
Mirror, spiral cave, yeah.
And just a boomerang on Zora. There's that Master Sword.
Yeah. I mean, we got a normally flipper locked location locking the flippers today. It was a very good seat.
Always fun.
Meanwhile, Zaf is heading for his second crystal down the back of Eastern. Gonna get these 2 more entrances here that were glove locked.
Oh, hi, sick kid. What do you got for us today? Money. Okay. Oh, here's Castle Tower. Yeah, and PH is just gonna do this.
You shouldn't be doing. You shouldn't be doing this.
Why? He's got both keys. He needs to do it eventually.
You should be mirroring out right now. Desert Palace is the other entrance here.
Oh, you want to do that? No, he's gonna do it. Alright, is Zaf gonna go into ice? Yep, he sure is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's another glove out there. We might be able to finish this.
Yeah.
No Canis Samaria to make it better. We do have the hook shot, and we have a small key? No small key. We got the hook shot, so it's fine. No, wait, we do have a small key. Never mind, I was looking at Thieves' Stone. Okay, it's Tower small key. Yeah, and as stated in chat, the Canis Bar will not be on the hookshot side of this dungeon, on the right. Now we'll see if Zaph's gonna do a bomb jump here. He is gonna do the bomb jump in hopes that he finds the glove.
Yeah.
He uses a sprite where I totally can't tell if the pixel setup was correct, but clearly it was because he got it. Use a small key to do one check over here on the right side, but we can't go any further without the hammer.
Or without a glove.
You're right. Yep, the glove. We have hammer.
Yeah,
and that is a
temper
nice
sword.
tempered sword. We like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the glove that gets the newer Crosskeys players, because you're used to, you know, the normal entrance that you just you can't even get in without the mitts. And suddenly you get a nice palace where you can just get into whenever.
Other boomerang.
One last chance at getting an item here, or getting a glove here. It would have to be the second glove, although which one is the mitts and which one's the glove, I mean...
Ryan.
Who knows? Who knows? In this case, really, who cares?
Alright. I really, really hope PH doesn't write off that entrance in Nice Rod Cave. Okay, he remembered.
Okay.
He probably realized after the fact that he hadn't gone through one of the doors.
Yeah,
Or-
I mean, with the flute, this is fine.
Yeah.
Just arrows and iced tea, so just the sword for
Yeah.
Zaph's trouble in Ice Palace, which is it's nice to have, but like, I mean, you were gonna get that eventually anyway. It's the most on path chest in this dungeon, so even in Go mode, you're probably checking that unless you literally
Yeah.
have all the things.
So this is the lower side of Umber Cave. I think this will probably end up actually being a vanilla exit. Oh, Hammerpeg's house.
Okay. This is actually not a bad place for Zaph to get spit out. He's gonna allow him to get the well, which we know has nothing, but also Mimic Cave, which has one of the big keys. Forget which one.
Desert Big, I think.
Half magic is nice, and we get a crystal. So now we're down to ice, thieves, and
TR.
yeah, and TR. Okay. No, I guess. Hang on. Combined knowledge.
I don't think we've gotten.
We don't know ice. We don't know TR. Okay, so it's ice and TR between the two of them. That's the last pendant.
Yeah.
Also of note, that glove is going to be required because of the castle tower location. Regardless of Ice Palace being a pendant or a crystal.
Yeah, PH just did a map check. Yeah, Crystal Desert. PH is gonna go do left side GT now. And Zaz's gonna go do these boots checks. So it's Crystal Ice. Our last pendant's TR.
Alright, so we don't need an ice rod. Yay!
Yeah.
Also of note, looks like Zaph did not get that Desert Big Key over at the Mimic Cave.
No. Well, let's see where he's gonna go with this. He's gonna end up finding Spiral here soon. Which will probably get him on the mountain, and which will ultimately end up with him finding his Desert Palace Big Key. Second Castle Tower Small Key.
That's the hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, he saw that rupee already. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you check just. Because you're not. If you forget to mark it off or something. All right, this is fine.
Yeah.
He's gonna get the key he needs.
I think he just had a bit of a realization.
I know, right? Yeah, I mean, that's the natural thing to do when you find TR Bridge.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. There's the pod big for PH, who's done pretty much everything else in pod.
Yeah.
There's the Castle Tower key for Zaph.
Alright, let's see where Zaph's gonna go.
Starting at Link's house. Might go ahead and rush that desert.
Trying
to think where else he'd be going from here.
This is probably going to be the Zora play, which will net him Hookshot Cave. In his first glove.
Yep, you called it.
Also, this, I believe... Okay, and so then I think we have seen every other connector, so this Hookshot Cave... Hookshot Cave has to be the Whooper Cave connector.
Alright, PH gonna go back to the Mire area. He's gonna find Ice Palace.
Yeah.
And he's gonna be able to just finish it.
Yeah. We'll also be able to see what's in Checkerboard Cave.
Right, we can... Yeah, Zafton was unable to do that, of course, because he didn't have that glove.
We are Swamp Small, Finding Mire, and Samaria from Go. Oh, and Thieves Big. Yeah.
Thieves Big, yeah.
Alright, this is...
Seen that 2 extra entry. We didn't... Yeah, because... Oh, well, this one's just nothing.
Yeah. 6 key locked in pod.
Yep. Which is also... At least one small key is 4 key locked in GT. Another one is 4 key locked in Turtle Rock. So, yeah, I really don't expect to find anything behind that. But, again, I've seen stranger things.
Yeah.
There's the glove for Zaph.
Alright.
Let's shuffle that. We check that shuffle.
I don't think so.
Oh my god. Again, this is not going to be our hook shot. I mean, sorry, not going to be our arcade, but like it could be the other things that we're missing.
Yeah.
That's where it gets a little tricky. It's like, well, you feel like when you have a situation where you can eliminate certain things for one of your items, but you have a bunch of other items that can be pretty much anywhere.
Yeah.
It just kind of feels bad to follow those locations, but you still have to.
Yeah. Yeah, so I have to kind of go take a look at whatever was on this. We know that this is the Thief drop down and the Lost Woods Thief drop down.
Just rupees.
Yeah.
Hope he does remember that mimic cave. Okay, so I was thinking, when I said he was going to go to back a desert, I had forgotten he had not yet picked that big key up.
Yeah.
And it's not going that direction.
No.
This looks like Catfish.
Catfish, and then the two the two caves under rocks in the lake area. Not a bad shout.
Oh, PH with no small keys. He's gonna have to use the hook shot to get over here to the right side. Catfish has a small key to Ganon's tower.
Yeah. So really, it feels like the hookshot will be the next thing that comes up, but Mario will be the next thing that we're going to be seeing it pop.
I feel like we could have been saying that for a while, given how early we broke that hookshot.
Yeah, but it's kind of the one thing that's managed to kind of like elude us for a while.
Sure has.
Mirror Shield.
Yay. No surprise that there was nothing over here on the right side.
Yeah. Zaph sees thieves as a crystal. He's gonna find Aga and go kill Aga.
And for him, it makes sense to just do it now, even more so than it did for PH, because Zaph doesn't have the big key.
Yeah.
So just do this now.
And we will get Tempered Sword for a Cold Stare. Oh, we have half magic and fire rod. Not exactly.
I have magic, fire rod, tempered sword. Yeah, this is not going to be an issue.
Yeah.
Just don't hit so many anti-fairies.
We got enough magic. There's enough small magic.
Yep.
In the room before Cold Stare with half magic.
I think he's probably still got a blue potion anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Yeah, he's got all 4 bottles. Zaph's still missing. No, Zaph's got them all as well.
Now, if he had grabbed one more heart, he could, use even less magic by doing the sword beam, fire rod dupe. Pretty easy to actually execute that. That'd be a bigger deal. Yeah, that'd be a bigger deal if he was going in here with like a fighter sword or something.
Yeah. Gonna spin up to the right. Gonna fire. Yeah.
Okay, it's showing why I like to use spins on Cold Stare. Just killing 2 at once. Just 50 rupees on the boss. Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Bitch. Run.
So ice is a pendant.
We'll need an ice rod and an ice rod. Okay, cool. Wonderful.
Yeah, and Allison's right. That's really good for Zaph because he may never have to go back there.
Yeah. Even if Zaph was going to go back there, I don't think Zaph's going back there without Samaria.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
So we still have 1 or 2 more glove locked entrances after the checkerboard cave was checked.
Item cave. Helpless. Okay. Useless.
Yeah. Zaph is not... Yeah, Zaph's stuff's lagging a little. But
yeah, it's...
Though,
I don't think there's a clear lead right now.
There's still a lot.
Yeah, we're missing an ice rod. When you're missing an ice rod, yeah, there's just so many places that could be. It's fair to say, I mean, PH maybe with a bit of an advantage. But nothing's clear yet. Like, I think this guy that Mimic Cave has got me concerned though for Zaph, because he's had opportunities to go back there and has not.
Yeah. One of the other things is, like, depending on how bad the flute gets for Zaph, that might be an issue. It's not the worst thing in the world, but that flute can save PH some amount of travel time.
Yeah, and I wonder with those failures at the hammer jump, which I will attribute to, as you said, the different set of. Oh, hello, that's Misery Meyer.
Yeah.
I don't know that he goes back to pod anytime soon without
No.
the full 6 keys. So he may not be getting that flute at all.
Yeah.
No, and Allison making another good point. Without the flute, that makes it a lot harder for him to get back to that ice palace. And now that we know it's a pendant with nothing behind it, unless Ped decides to be pesky, a little less likely that he double dips into it.
Yeah.
For an unneeded pendant, very most likely unneeded pendant.
I think Zaph will probably find the Desert Big once he finds the Skullwoods, the Swamp Small. Oh god.
Oh, hello. Okay, Kana Samaria behind 3 keys, and we have all the keys, so it's in Logic. Hookshot in Logic 2 now. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Took us an hour 40 to get that hookshot in Logic.
Yeah. That's the rest of the GT basement on Logic for the 5 checks that's left.
Yep. Yeah, just 5 rupees on the cutscene. Can't have all the good things over on the left side though.
Yeah, PH is joining Zaph and going into Meyer.
Not if he's mirroring there.
Oh, I think he's gonna go check Bombo's tablet first.
That's fair, yeah. Because if you're gonna do Bombo's tablet, if you're gonna go do this check, you can make it more efficiently.
Alright, anything on Bombo's tablet?
Small key. To pod. Bombos, in the meantime, the big chest of Meyer, which I don't know what our TR entrance is, but we don't even have myths to even consider it anyway.
Yeah. TR small.
Oh, yeah. PH never went to Crystal Roller Room.
Yeah.
Do it now. And presumably after this, he'll check that rock entrance and we'll get into. Oh, that's where that ice palace small key you didn't have was.
Yeah.
He'll get into Misery Meyer.
So really, right now, the difference between is Zav needs to go find that Desert Big, but is also beating Skullwoods. PH kind of dodged doing Skullwoods when he could have, and Zav kind of grabbed it on the way. It'll be a faster fight for PH by not an insignificant amount of time, but
Tempered Sword is much nicer
yeah.
than Fighter Sword for Moth. I don't think I'm breaking any news saying that. Where was the front of TR?
It was like the Hookshot Cave, or the top of Super Money Cave. So, got a bit of a ways to go, though. We have some small keys, so you could reverse all the way up there if you really wanted to. I mean, we are right next to the big chest entrance.
All right. Zaph's gonna have to watch his health a little bit, but with silvers, this won't take very long.
Yeah.
And we do have red mail, so he could probably take a lightning shot.
Okay.
Just a piece of heart. So Kane Samara is most. I think is that all we got in here? Yeah, I think so.
Pretty much, yeah. But
I mean, it's pretty big though.
yeah, that throws the hookshot back into logic. We'll see how Zaph wants to go for here. He's probably going. He looks like he's heading into Dark World, so this might be a play into. Okay, he's going to go take a look at Shovel. Maybe after this, it'll be a play over to GZ.
That makes sense. But can we just take a moment to consider that the logic wanted us to find Hookshot Cave, bonk to the glove to go into Misery Mire to go get our cane, to go back to Turtle Rock to go get our hookshot.
Yes.
Fun times.
Yes. All right. I have to imagine this will be right side GT for Zaph, and then I'm not sure where he goes after this. Alright, top one time. Yeah, one does have a victim in the cave. Well, that's a good question.
Very good question.
Oh yeah, Zaph doesn't have the book. He can't check Marvel's tablet. That was in Desert. Mimic Cave is right next to Swamp Palace, which is about the best time it'll be. Thankfully, right now, the only thing the Desert Palace Big Key is locking is the half magic, so... It honestly would not be a very bad final crystal. Alright, that's good for Zaph. That's the ice map. There's Swamp Small.
Oh, Swamp Small and some powder.
I think Zaph's going to take a quick peek at his map in a second. What did you do with Zaph? Gonna go back through Castle. I guess he wants to make another shot at ice. Though I think
he's got the cane now, so it's not gonna take it very long, but it is the double dip that would have been really good for him if he could have just avoided that.
Yeah, I think he might have a second thought if he sees it's dependent, but we'll see. He's probably really suspicious of it. PH is heading for Skullets.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There it is. There's the no.
It's dependent. Never mind.
I'm done. I'm out of here.
But it does get you could say, you know what? I need to check Checkerboard Cave anyway, so this is fine.
Yeah. All right. Alright, Ether Tablet time. Small key
to Turtle Rock. Okay, well that gets closer to putting our flute in logic.
Yeah.
Actually, that might that should be all four
Zaph, are you going back?
between our runners.
Oh, he has gone
okay,
back in.
well.
I just... He had second thoughts.
Yeah, I think if this
Yeah.
had been a crystal, he would have just done it, and then he saw it was a pen and said, yeah, let's see what's over at Checkerboard Cave, and then decided to come back. I mean, it'll be relatively quick, but this is time that, you know, he really can't afford to be giving up right now.
No. Like, the one thing Hotel Mario's up on the mountain today. This will be front of TR now for PH. I would really just bail after these two checks and not go for Cold Stare, but we'll see. I really just don't agree with this, but...
You just got the Swamp's Palace small key, and that's 10 items.
Yeah.
And 20 rupees in the first check in front of TR. Let's see if the right side has anything. No, he's gonna go do it. Couple only checks on PH's side. Mitts! And a big key to the swamp. Okay, well.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zaph only has 9 checks in Swamp Palace, but still. I didn't quite realize he didn't have the big key, but...
Now we can open up the TR entrance because we have all 3 battalions and mitts now, all of a sudden. Though we're not really missing a lot of, like, item keys out there. Waterfall Fairy's about the biggest one.
And for what it's worth, we have Quake for this.
Yeah.
So I have just enough magic to cast bombos to do this fight. I think those were arrows, but whatever it was is not something we need.
Yeah, those hammer pegs. Alright. This will be PH pulling Swamp Small. PH still hasn't beat Mothula.
No, he didn't. It looked like he was headed towards that direction, but no, decided not to do it.
Interesting. Well, Zaph's back in.
Alright, well, this gets him near that Mimic Cave entrance. Or that Mimic Cave. Is it
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, this will be Mimic Cave, so this is Desert Big for Zaph.
Are we down to a good old-fashioned ice rod hunt?
Thieves Big and Ice Rod.
Thieves Big.
Nice,
That's right, we need
nice rod.
Thieves Big. Forgot about that Thieves Big.
Yeah. I would say right now PH is a little ahead, has a bit of an advantage, but
It's
Wouldn't
gonna
say
come
there's-
down to the it really is gonna come down to some of these last checks. Where is that? Like, where
Yeah.
is Ice Rod? Where is Thieves Big? Is that Swamp Big Key gonna be relevant that Zaph doesn't have?
Yeah.
Usually it isn't, but like that doesn't mean anything.
Also, there's a chance that, like, there's still some items in Pod that PH hasn't gone for. Both runners have managed to kind of set themselves up for pedestal regardless. Zaph doesn't know about the Zav kind of like has skipped some of the stuff that's dragged PH's time down a bit more.
Yes.
I would say like early on, I think Zav had a pretty good route going, but like a lot of the time got somewhat minimized by PH pulling boots a little earlier. So they both kind of had to retread a lot of the same ground.
Also, yeah, very, very good point. Are mitts required?
Aren't mitts required?
Are those mitts required? And obviously, if PH having already gotten the mitts,
Yeah.
we have potentially a big lead. At this point, though, what do we even have behind the mitts? I don't know. I don't think we've seen.
We have
entrance, and of course, you know, Smith
Ice Palace,
Purple Chest.
Ice Palace, Hammer Pegs, Pyramid Fairy, and the Smith Chain.
Yep.
So, and I think we have like 3. I think we haven't seen like 3 item caves, if I'm haven't missed any. So we're missing. That's going to be like 7 items at most. 6 items. Because I think it's Waterfall Fairy. We haven't seen Waterfall Fairy, and we haven't seen the library.
Yeah, in general, unless the logical progression to get to the Mire area is Mitts plus Flute, Mitts just don't open up that much. They're kind of an annoying item that you just kind of hope to never need, never see.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when you do find them, they lock exactly one thing you need.
Yeah. Okay, there's a
Town big key. Six.
Desert map. So we're now officially in Ice Rod Hunt mode.
Yep. Good old-fashioned Ice Rod Hunt.
Good thing is, we're running out of spots for an Ice Rod.
Yeah, I imagine both runners head straight to Thieves Town after this.
Yeah.
Both runners have one dungeon done that the other doesn't have. PH still hasn't gone back and done Skull Woods. Zaf needs to go and do Desert.
Yeah.
PH with a little bit of mobility with that flute, I'd say has the advantage there.
Yeah, now PH didn't do a lot of Swamp. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, they skipped left side Swamp. We'll see if he goes back in or not. It's not going to go in.
It's actually kind of interesting because my theory on the Swamp on the left side play is often I'll do it if I have the big key. And I won't do it if I don't have the big key. That way there's 3 items to go back for if I have to go back for it. Yeah. And these runners did exactly the opposite of that between the 2 of them.
Yeah. All right. So Zaf will probably save quit and then head for Thieves Town. And PH is already in Thieves Town because he could mirror and essentially, flute back over here.
At least this isn't too far away from the start spot, but that flute is little time saves here and there with that flute doesn't helps PH, doesn't help Zaf.
Yeah, though I will kind of say what will probably happen after this is Zaf will go for finish Desert after this one.
Yep.
Because, and then the question will be where are they going to start picking for items? Halma and Big Key, Big Chest. Zaf had some trouble hammer yumping, so he wasn't in the healthiest spot when he was doing Dark Maze. So he died on the way to the flute that PH has, which is save PH some time. Honestly, like, it also, like, Zaph's done Hair Basement, Zaph's done Left Side Swamp, Zaph's done a couple more time-intensive things than PH has done. If PH gets sucked into doing Smith Chain, that might also give Zaph back some more time.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right, so far no Ice Rod in Thieves Town, although we have one more location, of course.
Yeah.
On blind. I mean, yeah, Zaph's best chance is... Well, you mentioned the Smith Chain, but also if PH start to do some of the loose ends that Zaph's already done.
Yeah.
I don't know that he does. Like, nobody wants to do Hair Basement. Nobody wants to go back into Left Side Swamp if you've already done those. Or already skipped those.
Yeah, there's not a lot of spots where it's probably unlikely that PH won't find it before going back for loose ends.
And if it's behind the mitts, Zaph doesn't even have the mitts yet, so that would be very problematic.
Yeah.
Are we going back to Pod?
Looks like it.
Yeah, I think we're going back to Pod. We've got all 6 small keys. There must have been some pod keys in here.
Yeah.
So yeah, if this were a crystal, you would just do Helma first, but I could definitely see doing the big chest first. In hopes that that's just the answer.
Well, they're both doing the same thing.
I don't know. Zaph, I think, is going to go do desert first.
Yeah, he's approaching this. He's approaching this in the Dark World so he can get to back up to Death Mountain.
And yes, the Helma kill is going to get the item on Helmasaur, the green pendant turn-in, and the ped pull. Yeah. Any one of which could be the answer. I mean, you go -1, do the location, do the spot that you know you have to do anyway.
Yeah.
So, it's still, I am still puzzled why PH hasn't done Skullwoods yet, though.
I just hope he remembers where it is.
Right?
I'm sure he does, but...
We found it super early.
Yeah.
At the time, fairly, yeah, actually at the time, very out of logic.
Yeah. Alright, well that's Zaph having 6 crystals. So... it's taken... No. We're still tied. Pedestal time. And in his head, Lumberjack.
There's that book for Zaph that didn't get us anything.
No.
Yeah, so some of the things that PH has already done, I feel like Zaph is more likely to do.
Yeah.
He has the book checks, he has front of TR, he's got these checks in Desert. And we have a map to Turtle Rock. Which isn't even logical in entrance mode like it is in a map shuffle and regular modes.
There's going to be front of TR for Zaph, which will be Mitts, and I guess PH is heading for Smith Chain.
Yeah, I think this is Smith Chain. I was also going to do Ether Tab.
Saha is a Light World Arrow game, so... But yeah, right now, like, there's not really... Oh god, it's a Skull with Vicky, isn't it?
I was about to say, do we have any others left? Smith was really close to him, so he'll be a quick turn, and then with the flute, the purple chest won't take long, so this should go pretty quickly for PH.
Yeah.
₹20.
Yeah. Where is Laser Bridge? Good question. It is up on the mountain.
Right, there's that big key to Swamp Palace for Zaph, plus the mitts.
Yeah. Skullwood's big here for Big Chest. For PH.
I feel like at this point, Zaph needs to go to someplace not Smith related to have a shot at this. He's going to check this entrance here, which I guess would be Ice Palace entrance for whatever's behind there.
Ice Palace entrance. We could also open up the bomb.
The pyramid, yeah, that's right. That's right. A little surprised. Yeah, PH not doing the purple chest.
Not sure what's going on. He's looking at something.
Oh. Back a skull. Are we looking for...
Purple chest turn. Bomb, big bomb. I think Zaph's going for pod.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate because we now know there's nothing here.
Yeah.
He's gonna get that flute, but it's not gonna save him that much time.
Yeah.
And it's gonna cost time to activate it in the first place. I guess that big bomb's in a relatively convenient spot.
Yeah. Basically what you would normally see in a normal flute spot anyway. Yeah, I'm going to have to kind of assume that PH has lost the back of Skullbits right there as well. Like, it's just...
Yeah, it makes no sense that he hasn't done it yet.
There's a library.
There's a library with just a heart. I mean, this could be just... He still has item caves, so you can continue to look for his ice rod at the same time. But...
Oh yeah, we haven't done Magic Bad.
Oh, that's the thing. Once he gets to the point where he has that ice rod and is beaten Turtle Rock, then if he hasn't found Skullwoods, he's gonna have to check his files. I mean, it's just Magic Bad. We've had that powder for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really unfortunate for both. I mean, PH is gonna have to find that Skullwoods.
Yeah, that was right side. That was right side GT. Now he has to find. Hopefully, he remembers that it's the bottom of Dark Death Mountain.
He's in the right area for it, but isn't Laser Bridge over here too?
Yes. Okay, I think he's remembered.
I mean, that little pause he took where, I mean, you all can't see his webcam, but he was definitely looking at... He might have been scrubbing his VOD while he was looking down. It's...
Yeah.
Okay, he's got this.
Yeah. Yeah.
The feeling when you know you've seen something and you start looking and you realize that you didn't mark it is not a good one, and we've all done it.
Yeah, like we are able to see the runner's feeds, and on PH's stream he does have like a map tracker on there, but it's very the resolution leaves it very limited to see if that was like an untracked entrance or it was just some other color. Somebody in chat has raised a good point, James. We haven't seen our last sword yet, and I believe we are legitimately down to maybe like 2 checks in the entire game.
I know, right?
Between the runners. So yes, there legit might be a 50-50.
I mean, I called a race the other day where the 4th sword ended up being on Trinex, where the other 3 were on or behind the GT climb. And nothing else on the GT climb was required, so it ended up being not a hard required GT climb, but it was one you wanted to do. Because, yeah, Fighter Sword Trinex into Master Sword Ganon is not anybody's favorite thing.
Yeah. Alright. All Zaph has to do now is just rush in to turn in the powder, which I think he's going to do. No.
Nah, he's got I mean, he just killed...
Oh, he's gonna go do Bumbo's tablet, yeah.
Yeah, I mean... He's got a bunch of one-off at this point.
Yeah. Probably a good 4 or 5 minutes behind at the end of this, but... Kind of considering he probably ended up overclearing a bit more than if I did. It's not really too much surprising.
Yeah, I mean, Zaph really needed one of those locations that he did, like the left side swamp or Hera basement or one of those kind of places to pay off, and none of them did.
Yeah.
Well, now he knows that Ped turn-in and that green pendant turn-in is in logic with that Bumbo's tablet pod small.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, PH is going to be dropping into Ganon in just a second. So,
You know, it's funny. Wasn't Zaph the first one to even go back to the right side of GT?
Yeah, but
Just didn't.
I think
Powder.
I think. Yeah, everybody kind of got sucked away from doing powder for a while because you got the small there, and then
Yep.
you got the thieves pig.
Yep.
And,
Yep. Makes sense. I did say it wasn't all dungeons. It's oops all dungeons because we did do all the dungeons.
yeah, we didn't even have we didn't even really have to beat any of the dungeons. We just kind of did.
There was a hammer in Pod. I'm trying to think what else we had.
Mirror and Hera.
Mirror and Hera. Yep.
And a sword and ice. That's about all.
Yep.
There was.
And the sword and ice was obviously not required, but it was definitely nice to have because tempered is better than tempered is a significant upgrade from Master Sword.
Yeah, Zaph is probably, please release me from this sweet hell. Let me go to sleep. I know the feeling, Zaph. I can't imagine if we're doing interviews, it'll be for very long.
No, I'm until it's 2 o'clock in the morning where I'm at, so.
It's almost 3 here, so. Everyone, please.
Finishing up with an official race time of 2:15:49 and a very quick DNF from Zaph right afterwards.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if he continues to play throughout the. He's grabbing the Smith. Maybe he'd keep going while he was, talking to us if he decides to come in, but no.
No,
he's
done. He immediately asked where the ice rod was. I got an answer, so I don't think he really has any interest in finding out anymore.
He says, I forgot where I got powder. He's gonna need a few minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, considering it took us an hour 40 minutes to even get that hook shot that we broke, what was it, like 5-10 minutes in that we found that hook shot in the big chest of Turtle Rock with a bomb jump?
Yeah, hold on. Let's PH is in a waiting room, so I'll go drag him in. GG's, congratulations.
Oh, thank you. That was wild.
Yeah, that was a fun little seed.
So really quickly, the first thing, just to, because I would imagine some people might be curious. My controller died right as I was off the big bomb. So
okay.
I don't know if you saw, but like for a second there, I was like doing something with like slashes and stuff. It was literally, so I have no idea what happened. It inverted my controls. The B button started being the Y button and stuff, and I was just like. So I paused. If you look on my stream, you can literally see me like switching the controller out.
Oh yeah,
we saw you like bending down and looking at something. We were wondering if you had lost Skullwood's back.
No.
For that.
Sorry, it's so my console is basically directly under where my stream laptop is, and so I was like trying to see the. Anyway, I'm sorry. That was a very. Like amongst all the other things, and then like switching controllers, and the other one, I was playing with a Super NT, like a SNES Classic, and I switched to like a regular Famicom, and it just felt like the Ganon fight that was atrocious, and it was just like, sorry, like major nerves because I was like, oh my gosh, if I end up losing by like 10 seconds here, I might cry.
Yeah, don't worry.
We had other ideas what was going on. I'm glad it all worked out.
Yeah.
Well, relatively speaking, that seed was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it took. I mean, I want to say, you were the second one to the Cane of Samaria, but it was an hour 40 before we finally got things back in logic with that. that hook shot.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. I kept on being like, wait, where is my cane? What am I doing? How is this still?
So you understand the logic here was you were supposed to get your boots, head over to Hookshot Cave to bonk for the glove, to go back into Misery Mire, which was behind the glove, to get your cane, to go get your hook shot.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it was just
it's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, welcome in, Zaf.
GG, Zaf.
GG's.
Wait, hold on. Sorry.
Oh, there we go.
Fuck! Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. We're on CSR.
You're fine.
Sorry, I came in on like the whole. Okay, PH, did you get you got the bomb jump, right?
Yes. The hook shot?
Hook shot, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, it's one of those weird things where it's like, you get something like that, and then suddenly it's like, wait, I need to track logic? But
yeah.
I kept following the fucking logic, and there was no Samaria.
Yep.
Actually, the really funny thing is that, PH, I don't know why you didn't do it. You bomb jumped, and then went to Agina, and then saved quit, and you never went back to like Crystal Roller Room, or followed the connector. So Zaf's here, sitting with Mirror forever. You, on the other hand, took a little bit longer, and you found the boots first. Then you're just watching the two routes through the Dark World initially was kind of fun.
I mean, I kind of figured with how the sequence played out, and honestly, how late I was to boots, that like that was the thing. Like I was for sure gonna be later to boots than PH was.
Yeah.
I don't know. Man.
I gotta ask.
Go ahead.
Because we knew there was a bow there. We knew the bow was sitting there in at the race game, but then you got another bow before you got there. Did that slow you down from getting over there? Because like, he's gonna get the boots because he's gonna go get his bow, then go, do the dig game and get the boots right afterwards. Yeah. But it seemed like it was less. Once you get the first bow, it's like, okay, well, we'll get silvers when we get down there.
It's
maybe not rush.
It's kind of weird because like, it wasn't as though I wasn't trying to rush down there, but when you've got like two major pieces like out of logic like that, I'm just gonna try and take my time and like just sweep as much as possible, because like I mean, obviously with Mirror, it's like firstly, PH, do you want to say something? Because I could wax poetic one, so I should shut the fuck up.
Hey! There is nothing I enjoy more than hearing you chat. So I'm happy to. And honestly, like half the things that you would say would be things that I would want to say, but less interestingly. So feel free.
Okay, well, you're incorrect, but I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, like with the Mirror and Hookshot, like seemingly out of logic, it's like one of two things is likely going to happen. It's like I'm either looking for some sort of like weird connector to put me in logic. Like for instance, for the longest time I was wondering like, is the pyramid crack going to be a connector, right? Because like, potentially it's when you've got, like I said, the hook shot there, and I've got the mirror, and I'm like, holy moly, clearly this is not it. But like, what can I find along the way to sort of like give me any sort of pieces? And then I'm doing all this, and basically I'm like, I'm not getting any real breadcrumbs. So at this point, it's sort of like, I'm just going to try and be as efficient as possible. The bow didn't really stop me. The only thing that would have like caused me to beeline it further is if I see GT, because the entire time I'm like, I've got GT big, 2 GT smalls, the hook shot, and a bow, and I'm like, I'm gonna climb at some point, especially after like I went to.
Well, let's not talk about it.
Keep going. We
no,
didn't expect
please.
you to climb as early as you all did.
I was gonna say, I'm laughing because did we both pull the trigger on the climb basically at the earliest possible moment?
Yeah. So the only thing I did was I was like,
really
I was
close.
grading. Yeah. So like I found GT, and then I'm like, all right, hold on. I either want to find this fucking Samaria because I want to do Compass, or I want to find something that leads to Samaria because I was like, well, the well is out there. So when I pull the hammer, I'm like, it's probably just Samaria and well. And while it's not super like slow to maybe sweep back for it, I'm like, I missed the Castle Tower entrance. I can sweep through. I don't think PH is actually gonna pull the trigger on the climb. Clearly, I was wrong. Clearly, I misread that situation. So like, I don't know. It's like 21 items, like really early on in a seed that's been kind of breadcrumbing you super slowly, and then if you get I mean, I said that first glove was what, an hour change for me. At some points, I'm like, maybe spike a glove, maybe spike a flute. Haha. I'm also.
Let's not talk about the flute.
I am no. I mean, we can talk about it. So I'll PH. I've mentioned travel setup. I can't I failed Hammer Yump like 17. I did my best Julo impression because I can't see this is gonna sound like John's, and it's not. I apologize. It's just really hard to see certain pixel lineups on this monitor, and so sure. I'm just. Yeah. I'm like at this point. I'm like, I'm not going back there until I get more. So I bail. I'm like, okay, whatever's there is dead. Immediately go through GT, get the pod big, and I'm like, well, I could go back, but no, fuck that. So yeah, I mean, and the rest of the seed is, I don't want to say it's not interesting, but you just kind of get pulled along, and it's an ice rod hunt, right? So
at the end of being an ice rod hunt was kind of anticlimactic.
It's kind of anticlimactic, and I forgot about powder. I knew I had powder, and I was like, I'm waiting for an opportunity, but again, I'm not and this is not I'm trying to read, but at the point where I got the flute, I'm like, PH has probably had this flute a while. He's probably done all this stuff. So I'm like, if he hasn't climbed, that desert small for the book might be an out. And if that ain't it, I'm just screwed. So I'm probably just screwed. And I've completely forgot about powder. I was like, my final chain was going to be Smith chain up to powder at some point.
Yeah, I mean, look, you got it's easy to forget about powder. Powder was next to the swamp, and then you got the swamp, then you got the thieves big.
Yep.
And then when you were also doing that, you also pulled the desert big because that was when you finally pulled you went back for mimic, and so you just had I got 3. You just did three dungeons ago, burr. We get it. It's understandable. And
the worst part though is that it's free as shit to get back to, and it just was off my radar. I don't know when PH took a break to do it. I don't know if he the other thing that I thought, and this is maybe the whole weird connector pile to get to Graveyard Ledge at TR East is kind of weird. Yeah, I was maybe. Yeah, I was like, I don't think he's gonna miss it forever, but it's the whole early sequence with the mountain is kind of wonky, and you might leave that for a while or think, I just got 1 item caves, so I'm trying to do again, clear pod, get mitts, do this, do that. I'm like, maybe, but
there's a lot of sequence breaking early. Let's just
for sure.
A lot of sequence breaking.
I'll just really quickly. So this was basically right at the end. Zap was when I was doing Big Bomb. I did Big Bomb into it. Was the thought. I was thinking of a kind of how can I group stuff together. I will say I left after we got the Thieves Big. I left Left Side Swamp because I was like, okay, I felt. So the funny thing is that I felt really bad this whole time. I'm waiting for you to finish. So
same.
I was just
essentially pulled Ped. So.
Oh yeah.
Or one of you pulled it. One of you read it.
Oh come on.
Dude, I just spent 2.5 minutes trying to fucking hammer yump on a piece of shit monitor. I'm gonna do my best to take the big white letters so the thing I can see.
That's fair. That is fair. No, I mean we, pulling pad, doing all that. But so I was like, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do Smith into and then I got that was the Skull Big. because I actually hadn't turned in the green pendant yet. So I was like, I'll do Smith. I'll go into the Dark World, do Saha, grab the Smith, turn the Smith in. I get or maybe it was Saha. It was one of those two. I think it was Saha actually. Smith was like $20. Checked Skull Big. It's garbage. I had actually been thinking about going into Swamp, back into Swamp for left side, but I was like, well, I'm kind of gone here. All right, let's just keep moving. And that's when I decided, okay, let's try to knock out the Big Bomb and do Powder from there. So Big Bomb was the library, but had nothing on it, and then Powder was the go mode. I still had to finish Skull too, but I had left it for so long. I was like, I have to just basically play like it's not there, because if it is, I'm just already dead. And this is one of those things where it's like metagaming is tricky, but like I'm like, if the Ice Rod was on Moth, I feel like this seed would already be over, because I've done everything except left side Swamp, Hera Basement, a kind of hard to access Smith Chain, Catfish, and I have one entrance remaining, so like one item cave.
I think between the two of you, we were down to like Purple Chest, and I think neither one of you ever checked the Ice Palace entrance, so there wasn't a lot left.
Yeah, and I think Ice Palace entrance was
Bombable Hut was the only item cave I had done.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's what I had on my tracker.
I think I'm missing a brewery on mine. But
yeah, that's the one.
That's Bombable Hut.
That's the one. Okay.
So I guess that was either Ice Rod Cave or actual GT entrance. No, wait, no, you guys came out of GT entrance. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was so it's really funny though, because basically what you're describing, Zaph, I had kind of the same thought. I was like, I feel like Zaph is usually like kind of takes I don't want to say methodical, but like takes like a pretty like common meta approach, and I'm like, I kind of want to try and find an edge here, because I consider you to be the stronger player from like a routing perspective, from like Crosskeys in general. And so what do I think you're not going to do? Well, you're probably not going to climb. Well, and the funny thing is, so I didn't have 21 items. I had 4, because I had not found the hammer yet. So I was like, to hell with it. I'm going and I'm doing the climb. And then that's actually how I got my East Darkwood access. Is I did the climb into the pod area.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have had the mirror to go check the shit in pod. Okay, yeah. I was like, why wouldn't you have the hammer? Oh yeah, because that's going to be a pain in the ass to ride in. Okay,
yeah. And you had to get that bow out of Meyer Shed first to get the hammer to even get the mirror logically. That was,
And we were thinking, when you all found the hammer, worrying about whether one of you was worrying that the other mimic looked, which neither one of you did, so.
Yeah.
And what's really funny is a lot of the time I do, but I didn't hear because the pod was so accessible. I was like, I'll just get back to it whenever I get back to it, and then left it for right here.
Yeah. It's like, if I had gotten like 3 smalls and something, I would have thought about it, but it's like, it's literally my first entrance of the game. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah. That's absolutely fair.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I mean, like, in 25 minutes later, it's like you find a bottle or something and you think about it. But yeah, in this case, there was no need
to. Yeah. Also, just a minor shout out to having a vanilla mushroom leading to what would normally be locked flippers, but
yeah. And to the point, it's I feel like so many people are so averse to climbing, and so it's like, I'm gonna do it anyway. And it's it in general, it's like if something, and this is why I was like, if that Desert Small was something, I was like, I kind of felt thinking, I'm like, oh, I'll feel kind of good. Like the thing is, you get pushed into it, and it's not as though PH is a very intelligent player, and it's like the way the route ends, it's like you might as well do GT, because it's kind of, it's going to be on a weird island for a while, again, because like you follow the sequence, you eventually find the flippers, the hammer, the glove, the whole rigmarole, but it's just like
I was gonna actually ask you, because one of the things that you didn't do like earlier on in kind of the starting of that route was You walked into Dark Sanctuary, and then you never mirrored to take a look to see what the drop down was at Light Sink.
Yeah, I beefed it, and that's when I was like, I have to climb.
Okay, I was just wondering if that was factoring into it.
Completely beefed it.
Because I was just like, if you knew that was like the fairy, you would have just like, because you had the hammer, you could have gone and killed Moldorm too, and then bailed after that when it just,
Yeah,
run over. But
when I started there, to be fair, I didn't think the route was going to end with GT, or I figured at some point I'd be able to save and quit again, so I didn't mirror, and I'm like, well, here's GT. I was like, I'm going to blind this climb and waste like a minute, because...
You both dropped into the useless fairy, if that makes you feel
if it's any consolation, I actually hadn't checked it at that point, so I just did it as well. But at least on my end, I was always going to do it, even if it was useless fairy, because it was getting me the entrance access.
Yeah, like you were going to do it regardless. I had an opportunity to not do it. I don't even know that. But the thing is, like, I don't even know that I don't do it there, because, and this is going to sound really stupid, but like, again, I clearly missed the flute into Kingdom Come. I knew that Old Man Back was that pod, but like, I don't know, that's a kind of awkward waddle, like, to go back and check the one entrance.
Yeah.
So it's like,
it is.
I might as well just finish the climb. I don't know that's correct, but I'm like, it sucks.
It's rando, but who knows what's ever correct?
Oh,
right?
But I mean, this is so 2 years apart. PH has once again completely bodied me. Goes without saying. And if nothing else, too, it's like there was a gentleman's agreement, because the entire like pre-race where Tom will talk is like, hey, can you put up your stream and check, because I'm in an Airbnb and like have complete crap Wi-Fi. I'm like struggling to hover. I'm like destroying my fingernails, destroying my controller, and Peach is like, do you just want to call off hovering? I'm like, you sweet saints. I'm like, here's 5 minutes. Like, you got it, bud, take it. But
I mean, the hookshot. It was funny that the gentleman's agreement into the out of logic for an hour 40+ minute hookshot is really amazing.
I will say, I did call that this agreement was going to manifest like a 5-minute hookshot, and that did work out pretty well.
It did work out, absolutely,
yeah.
I saw it, and I'm like, I giggled to myself. I'm like, he's gonna have this too. Haha. Okay. Yeah. And then the boots showed up, and I'm like, oh, he's had these for a while. Okay. Haha. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, GG's. Congrats on being already in the play-in race, my dude.
Yeah, I'm shocked, but thank you so much, Zaph. I really appreciate it. And I was just, like I said at the start, but Zaph is one of the, I mean, everyone I think who gets a chance to interact with Zaph finds that they're better for it. So I was just glad to get a chance to race.
I love you, the sweetest human being in the community. Comms, thank you. It's like, it's late as hell. I know Tom will Talk's probably actually asleep over there. So
I'm awake. He'll be fine. He's probably just looking at otters.
Well, you could blame Tofile. He's the one that signed up first, and then I signed up because it was the race that had a person, and then Tom will Talk chose to restream it. So, but I mean, seriously, I mean, Tomotech is really, I mean, in years past, it feels like we haven't had as much pushing, but Tomotech has really taken control of getting these races on restream, and I feel like we're getting races on at least once a night, and I just want to show my, just show my appreciation to what he's done this year.
Yeah.
Show your appreciation by wrapping up so I can go to bed.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
wrap it up.
He's pressing the giant wrap it up button.
And good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you so much. Take care. Zaph, you're the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for coming out. We're gonna go to the otters and we're gonna go to bed.